Hey folks, Poster, and welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video, and today we're gonna go over the Synchro expansion for Haxorus, and I guess some potential routes you could go. So, by the way, I already have Claire and Kingdra uploaded on my channel, so you could check that out if you want to check out Claire and Kingdra's Synchro, right, and some builds. And also subscribe to the channel for some more Pokemon Masters in the future as well. So anyways, let's get into this. So Iris and Haxorus, honestly, like Claire and Kingdra, like a lot of the really cool stuff is actually locked behind the second dupe, unfortunately. So stuff like Unhindered, which ignores damage reducing effect on the opponent's side of field, and Outrage Confusion Boon, which powers up moves when the user is confused. And honestly, if you don't have Outrage Confusion Boon, there's like why would you use the Outrage route at all? Like, Outrage is one of the worst moves in the game. It's just so bad, right? And you do have Quick Cure for it, but it's like only once, so it's not even like, come on. Like, Outrage, I really hope they make Outrage. Like, Outrage isn't even this bad in the main series. It's like, what, 2 or 3 times, right, before you get confused. And this is like, you use it once and you're confused. Like, what the heck? And like, confusion, it's just terrible, right? So first of all, if you do get confused, you hit yourself in confusion, you do some damage to yourself, although it's not that big of a deal. You do some damage to yourself, whatever, right? But the big deal over here is Outrage is a 3-bar move, and if you get confused, that's 0 damage. And with the damage that done to yourself, that's negative damage, right? So Outrage is just such a terrible move. Like, there's no point going this Outrage route at all. Like, risk reward is just not there. So like, if you don't have the Outrage Confusion Boon, like, there's no point running that risk of confusion for the Outrage route. So we're not going to talk too much about Outrage. I guess we could do like a quick build if you guys want, but like, Outrage is just terrible. Anyways, that's about it for my Outrage round. So let's go over some actual builds, mostly revolving around Dragonclaw, right? So Dragonclaw is the way you want to go here, and Dragonclaw isn't actually as bad as people say it is, because you have to think about it. Like, there really aren't any physical dragon type Pokemon. Like, the only viable ones are Haxorus and Rayquaza, right? And Rayquaza's physical move is Outrage. Well, it's slightly, I don't even know if it's better or not. Like, Rayquaza does have Stellar Imagination, or Zinnia, I guess. Zinnia has Stellar Imagination, which does cure a confusion every time you use it, but like, you can only use it twice, so you get what, 2 free Outrages? Well, I guess 3. You could use like another free Outrage if that's like the last move, right? Just to take someone out. So I guess 3 free Outrages, and then you're just out of Outrages, unless you want to run the risk of confusion, which again, you probably don't want to do that, right? So basically, that aside, Iris is kind of like your only physical dragon type attacker in the game at the moment, so you'll just have to kind of go with it. I mean, well, Dragonite also has Dragonclaw, but like, come on. Hyper Beam is just so much more powerful. You know what? I guess Dragonite's Dragonclaw is that bad. But anyways, let's get into this. So obviously, for the Dragonclaw route, you want to get the Dragonclaw nodes. That's pretty straightforward, right? Get all the Dragonclaw stuff, and you do have 2 move gauge refreshes for Dragonclaw, and 2 is actually pretty interesting. So you very often you will get move gauges back from using Dragonclaw. So potentially, if you're decently lucky, right? You don't have to be like extremely lucky. Just if you get average luck, you could potentially just spam Dragonclaw non-stop, right? You don't have to wait for move gauge refreshes or whatever. You could just start spamming Dragonclaw, which is pretty cool. So anyways, that's all the Dragonclaw component. That's what, plus 3, 4, that's what, 16 Dragonclaw power over here, right? You do have 4 more locked under your second dupe, which you can't get, right? And you also do have, oh, by the way, this move, a lot of people are talking about this, the Dragonclaw 0 in. which crits land more easily when when attack move is used, meaning Dragon Claw, right? So that's +1 crit on Dragon Claw, which a lot of people say is, you know, is a really, really strong passive, and I don't really agree, honestly. It's not bad, but like um Iris already has You're Going Down, which sharply raises crit anyways, and also raises speed by one gauge as well, right? So Iris can already get 100% crit with You're Going Down, so like the only thing you're getting from Dragon Claw Zero In is just you're saving one turn with the crit. So if you do get this one, you only need to use You're Going Down once, and then all your Dragon Claws will 100% crit. But on the other hand, you also get speed with You're Going Down as well, so you're getting one extra speed. So the upsides to getting Dragon Claw Zero In is, you save a turn with doing that. And the downsides are you're missing out on 1 speed, and also this costs 10 energy, which is actually a lot, right? With 10 energy, you could like pick up this, and something else, right? So like, or actually no, that's all you could get. Let's do all these, right? But yeah, 10 energy is actually a lot, so I really don't know if this is honestly worth it at all. So anyways, moving on, let's get to some other stuff. We don't have to talk about this anyways because, well, it's not even available at the moment. So Carry On, I guess you can go for this one. For those who don't know, Carry On is, raises users attack each time another Pokemon on the field of play faints. It could be, you KOing your opponent or one of your allies dying. And I really don't think it's that good either because you do have X attack anyways, which is +4 on your attack, and unless your attack gets lowered, you're just getting, you usually will get +4 the whole round anyways without Carry On. Carry On will just give you +2 more, which puts you at +6, right, for physical attack, and it really doesn't seem like that big of a deal. And also this is what 10 energy as well. 10 energy for something that you could like already accomplish. Well, you can't accomplish, but you're close to accomplishing with 2x attacks anyways, and like it's not like with Carry On you just don't use X attack at all, because even with Carry On you kind of have to use X attack anyways as well, because Carry On, remember, someone has to die first, right? And yeah, that takes a while, so you're just losing out you're just losing out on a lot of damage if you go for that. But if you want to do Carry On, it's not a bad skill. So let's do some different builds. Let's first do a build with Carry On. So let's assume you do get Carry On, right? You could pick up a attack over here, attack +5 over here. You want to go down here, pick up these attack nodes as well, and then that's basically all the attack nodes that you got. And then you could just finish off by picking up 15 speed with +10 speed over here, +5 speed over here. Or if you want, you could pick up Quick Cure, right? That costs you another attack node. Keep the speed, I guess, and then you get Quick Cure. The only reason why you're using Quick Cure I guess not the only, but the main reason, I guess, you're using Quick Cure in a Dragon Claw build, since you don't get confusion from Dragon Claw, is to use like a free Outrage, right? Because this, again, Quick Cure, it only cures it once, right? No, that was for Carry On. Quick Cure removes confusion, flinching, and trap conditions from the use once during battle. So you could use a Outrage for free, so you don't get the confusion. Well, I guess you get 2, because again, last hit in the game, you could also do that. But if you're like building around Dragon Claw anyways, I just don't really, I don't know if that's really worth it, because if you're using Dragon Claw, you're also getting move gauges back, right? And Outrage, that's still a 3-bar move, which is, a powerful 3-bar move, but 3-bar nonetheless. So I'm personally not a fan of using Quick Cure, but if you do pick it up, that is a free Outrage you could deal out, right? So let's assume we don't get Carry On, right? Let's check out some of our other options. You could take this attack, you take the speed, this speed again, and then more speed. If you want that, I guess you could take out some other speed, this +5 speed, and then you get this attack as well, along with with 20 more HP, right? So if you don't get carry on, you get a bit more speed. Really depends on you, right? Or you get quick cure instead, right? That's again free. Outrage if you don't want the speed. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate without the the second dupe. You know, if we had a second dupe, we could just pick up, you know, sync plus 25, right? Which is a pretty decent, you know, move to pick up. So there's that as well. Oh, you could also pick up the durability move, which is also pretty interesting. I personally like it a lot. I'm not sure if, you know, a lot of people want to go for it either. For those who don't know, has a good chance of making the user endure the next hit if it takes when a move is successful, right? For you're going down, right? So that's pretty cool. You get an endurance while you use it. So yeah, if you want to go with that, that's cool as well. You could also again mash it up, throw in carry on with it as well if you want to go for that. Check out some speed. Let's see, that's 10. We need to take out 10. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Let's do that. And then we'll get a bit more attack here. So you can do that as well, right? So I guess that's most of our builds we have, or you know, our different builds for Dragonclaw. Again, really depends on you if you want to get carry on, if you want to get quick cure, if you want to get the you're going down durability thing. Really depends on your your preferences. But Iris, most of your builds you could basically pick up all the attack nodes, right? And you know, most of the speed nodes as well. So pretty interesting build. Again, we don't have too many physical dragon type strikers in this game, so this is an option, even though again it's nothing crazy, but it's an option. So let's go over outrage, which again I do not recommend outrage, but if you really want to go for it, if you want to, you know, gamble with your luck, then let's go over it. Outrage, obviously you want to pick up all your outrage nodes. I'll take the speed anyways. Let's get the outrage move gauge refresh, because well, we don't have too much to really worry about anyways. Let's take the attack over here. With outrage, since you're just going for like max damage anyways, just take carry on just so you could max out your damage, right? And you know, you could take out opponents fairly quickly with outrage, assuming your outrage is hit, right? You hit through confusion, because you know the only reason you would go for outrage is if you like gambling with your luck. Otherwise, there's really no point doing that. Okay, let's get quick cure. So that's a free outrage, and then you know just pick up some other stat nodes, and you could get something like that, right? I wouldn't really go for the endurance here, because outrage with the confusion, you're very likely to take yourself out. So the endurance thing would be a bit of waste. So if you want to go for it, then sure, right? Although you kind of have to keep quick cure, so maybe take out some stat nodes. Is that enough? No, that is not enough. Well, I guess you'll just have to take out carry on then, unfortunately, and then you know do the other energy attack up stuff, or if you want to go for speed, it's probably a better choice, right? So there you go, some Iris / Haxorus builds. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Again, I don't really recommend outrage. The Dragonclaw is pretty interesting though. So yeah, let me know what you guys thoughts are in the comments down below. Claire is on the channel, so you can check that out as well. Like and enjoy this video, subscribe to the channel for some more Pokemon Masters content. I'll see you guys in the next one, which never mind, I thought there was summon tonight, but there's no, there isn't.